I used to hate the Kraken. It was hard to use, operating in a weird middle ground between the Goliath and the Wraith. While it may be daunting to divert from one of your other favorite characters, here are a few quick tips on how to be a professional with the Kraken. Start by putting all your skill points into Vortex. Feel free to choose any perk you like, but I choose the cooldown reduction perk. At the outset of the match, plot your flight path. Wait, flight path? What the heck does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. I find that Kraken does not do as well unless he has a designated point of contact. Zigzagging mid-air really hampers his mobility. Pick a spot and dedicate. This may initially feel terrifying as you see flares pepper the ground around you, however it is worth the extra seconds to waylay any hang-ups later on. When you pick your exact route and you don't bump into rocks and stumble and you really know exactly where you're going, that can really give you some extra feeding time. When the hunters actually have no idea which direction you set out on at the very beginning of the match, you're in good shape. However, watch out for birds. They are the worst as the Kraken, as even flying near them will activate them. They're just a real pain in the ass. Also, while we're on the subject of flight, his flight is great when hunters get the early beat on you. You can just take to the air and take off. So why did you put 3 points into Vortex? Here's why. It doesn't make a loud noise, it doesn't come crackling down from the clouds like the lightning does, and you can really take out a pack of anything with this thing. It has a huge radius, and if you have the cooldown reduction, you'll get it twice as fast, or even 3 times as fast. I don't know however much you've upgraded it. And taking out the bigger wildlife is also so simple. This is amazing for hunting. You can hunt so effectively if you have 3 in Vortex, and if any hunter catches you, you just blast them back. Also, while I don't really want to dedicate a full point to this, the Kraken's sneak attack is epic. You can use it in combat effectively, just keep ping-ponging back from hunter to hunter. He jumps like an Olympic athlete. It is epic. Alright, next up is what I call Deadeye. The Kraken is quite the sniper. Pick a spot far away from the hunters, on a cliff if you can, and rain down lightning. Once you hit level 2, I really recommend putting all your points into Lightning Strike, or you can put 2 in Lightning Strike and 1 in Banshee Mines, as both of them work well from above. Simply crouch, take aim behind a hunter, and then quickly snap onto your target. So why behind the hunter? Well, because then they simply don't know it's coming. Because usually when you take aim, they can see the lightning bolts coming down and then quickly jump out of the way. You can actually use that to your advantage though, because if you take aim right in front of them and quickly snap to a different hunter, that'll really throw them off. If you've put 3 points into the shockwave perk, 2 into lightning, then 1 into mines, or any combination, you can quickly ping pong between all your abilities to create this awesome chaotic salvo that they just won't know what to do, because they don't even know where you are really, because you're tucked behind a tree. Speaking of staying tucked behind a tree, this next perk I don't want to spend too much time on, but it's worth drawing your attention because when you have full armor, you tend to glow, you're quite bright, and you have this huge blue tint all along your back. Sometimes this works to your advantage. You can kind of get rid of it by going into like a snowy area or something where they won't really notice it. But if you're in a really dark map, because a lot of the maps in Evolve are quite dark, if you're in like a dark map, they can see that blue from a mile away, and you're flapping tentacles everywhere. So just take that into consideration. I don't really have a tip on how to get rid of it other than going to different sections of the map. But be wary of it. Now when you evolve to the final stage, I do really recommend Aftershock. It's great because when you want to close in on what I'm talking about, the final point, release the Kraken. Sorry, I had to make a Clash of the Titans joke. Now, when you've really settled into the final groove and you're really, okay, are you either going to go for the generator or you're going to kind of take the fight to the hunters? It doesn't really matter because the Kraken is an absolute beast. If you can actually bait them into a small area and then use Shockwave, you're golden. Otherwise, Shockwave can be quite difficult to use, but when it comes to kind of just eliminating the hunters as quickly as possible, I do a quick Shockwave, and then while they're knocked back and they're disoriented, follow up with a Lightning Strike. And you can either pepper Banshee Mines anywhere you want, again, bait them and do another Aftershock. It's really great when you're stage 3 because you have a luxury of options. I hope these tips helped. Just speaking casually here, I really didn't like the Kraken initially. I really liked Goliath and Wraith. I'm like, I don't know. And then as I started playing with him more, I'm like, this guy's actually pretty cool, and he's very good once you get to know him, once you start using him a lot. So I hope these tips helped, and thanks for watching, everybody.